Okay, this is what I've got. I really wanted to show you this because this is a really simple way to get a pulley off or anything, especially that's got a long shaft like this on it and there's really nowhere good to grab onto. The original puller, or I should say the OEM puller, goes all the way down the length of this. Um, Here's the bolt for it. It's a left-hand thread, so I mean you can get an idea of how long this thing is. It's long. So, and it's left-hand thread. So what I did was I filled this thing up with grease. You know, just packed this full of grease as much as I could possibly get in there to where it was full of grease. My number one goal is don't tear up the threads. So this is a 7/16 thread on the clutch itself. Back in here on the shaft, it's a tapered shaft. We have it's a 3/8 24, so 3/8 fine thread, but it's left-hand thread. But ultimately, my goal is do not tear up those threads. So what I did was pack it full of grease. And like I said, I just took my grease gun and packed that thing full, and then I ran a screwdriver in there, popped the air bubble a couple times, packed more grease in. And I've got this old drill, sorry about my video, but I've got this old drill that I cut down. It was just an old, just cheap drill. So I packed that thing full of grease until this was in there, and it was like a, you know, it was hydraulicing, like a spring action in there. So I put this in there, and it was actually pretty tight. And then I've got my 7/16 20 bolt, which is covered because it was greasy, so it's covered in garbage right now. Let me get, there you go, a little better view. So I just ran this in there. It was clean at the time with an impact. And because of the hydraulic pressure with the grease in there, it popped it right off. It did not mar anything. It worked perfect. I just wanted to share that with you guys because this can be done with for a couple dollars with hardware store tools. I mean, even if you don't have grease, a drill bit, or a bolt, you know, a bolt's like $1 at a hardware store. An old drill bit, you know, anybody's got an old drill bit, but if you don't, you can go get one for $1. You know, just figure out what sizes of stuff you need. I could have used a 3/8 drill, which is common. That's a 390 because it was a little tighter fit in the hole. That's why I used that one. But so, and then grease, you know, a couple dollars. So I'd say for like 10 bucks, you could get that off. I used an impact. You could use a wrench, but an impact was just quick and easy. But anyway, it was on there super tight. I mean, this is a tapered shaft, no keyway or nothing. So, I mean, it doesn't get any tighter than that. So this works. It works really well. I just wanted to show you that because that's cheap and effective way to get a you know, that one's a CV clutch, but it could be worked on. It would work on a number of things. You know, but yeah, easy do-it-yourself hydraulic puller with grease, a drill bit, and a bolt. So thanks for watching, and well, that's that. I don't get any views on nothing. I think I've got 1,600 views on one video is the most I've got. So if you guys share, I'm not one to ask, share, subscribe, like, all that stuff, but I'm not getting any views. So if you guys that are watching this, all three of you, started sharing it, that would really be beneficial probably. I would like to see some views and likes and followers. But all right, thanks guys. I'll see you later.